Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Suzanne here. I am so excited about today's lesson because we're going to be talking about the complete memory package. So using QR codes to link other items to your albums to just bring it all together. As per usual, I include reference sheets with my instructions, and down in the description below it will show you how to get them. I have two examples for you. Information's the same, but one is a double page layout spread and the other one is a close-up of a single page layout spread. And with these ones, what I have done, these are actually printed from my digital scrapbook album, but this works in traditional albums as well. But what you want to do is you are going to be adding QR codes to your album pages. This one's got a close-up of it so you can watch the video to add extra things to your page. Now, when I use my packages, I am always linking into my forever.com storage account, and I'm going to recommend that you use a Forever account when you're storing your items. Reason, it's a personal digital home that you own, and it ensures your digital rights and your security. You're not being data mined so people can add stuff to your videos to sell things. With the Forever account, you are buying it, but once you buy it, it's yours. All the items in your Forever account is guaranteed for your lifetime plus 100 years. You can link your video content, any audio files you have. Wouldn't it be amazing if you can open up a scrapbook page, start a recording, and just discuss what's on the page and the story behind it, and then just add that little QR code to the page. For those of you who don't like to journal, problem solved. You can add in your PDFs or any other documents, and for genealogy type people, you can actually add a page or someone's tree and then put a little QR code next to that person, so you can have one person's tree with just some codes, and when you hover over that code, it will take you right to their family tree as well. So when you're trying to get all this data in this extensive genealogical tree on one page, it's really hard, but adding these little QR codes in there, it just makes the job so simple. And then last point I want to make about using a Forever account for your items is that they will update your files to keep them to the current display settings through those 100 years. So as data changes, like from VHS to DVD to digital, they have to keep your data current so people can always access it. So by buying into that account, that's taken care of as well. So we'll head to the workshop room. I'll show you how I work with my Forever account, tag my items, create my little codes, and then add them to my pages. And I'll show you just how simple that is to do and how amazing your pages can come out. So here we are in my Forever account where I have all my content. I'm going to go into my albums here at the top. I did create an album for video clips, which I have set up for friends and family. And in here I have some QR codes that I've saved to go with corresponding videos. I do have 2 more to create. So in order to do that, I am going to select my video. Then I'm going to go up to the top ribbon on the share button. Click that, and it's going to ask me how I want to copy this. If I want to copy the link or share it by email, Facebook, Messenger, or create a QR code for this video clip. So I'm going to select that. There's my code, and I'm going to download my QR code to my computer download file. It's flashing down there on the lower screen. Once I'm done that, let's remove that one. I do have a second QR code I can make right away, so I'm going to again do that. Click on my share, click on the QR code, download that one to my computer file in Downloads. So here I'm in my Downloads folder, and I'm going to go ahead and rename the two new codes that I downloaded. So when I go to print them on my page, they are going to be associated with the right video clip. So this first one's going to go to a traditional page, and this one I'm renaming now will be going to a digital page. So once I have them renamed, let's take the one to the traditional page. We'll jump up and select that one, and I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to move it to my Word document that I have set up. Once I'm in my Word document, I'm going to shrink it down. It should all jump back onto the one page only, which will make it easier for printing. The document I set up is a 4x6. Going to enlarge it to the right size and center it down the page so it's easier to crop at the end. The code should be at least 1 by 1 in dimension so the reader can space it out. So I printed on a 4x6 sheet, so I can guesstimate that these are probably a little over 1 inch right now, about 1¼ inches. Let me quickly label this code so once it's printed, I am all set to crop it. Let's jump in to my cutting. So these are the QR codes that I've printed that needed to go into this album. I printed them on a 4x6 piece of cardstock, so they'll be photo safe, won't break down on me over the years. And then I just trim them down a little bit because I'm going to do the final punch for the size I want with my square punch. But before I spend all that effort taping them in, I'm just going to verify that they work. So I'm going to pull up a phone here and a QR code reader, and then we're going to hit the button, scan over a code. Oh, it worked. I have a link. I'm going to click on the link. Shared file. There's the file I want, and hit play. And there's my video. So this is great if you have kids in performing arts like I did, play on sports teams, dance, whatever, right? To add the motion and the action and making your album that more complete, you're all done. Look at a scrapbook page. So on this one here, we're going to jump ahead. I've got Peter Pan in. There's the snow one. And in the Shrek pages, I believe that QR code is going to go right here on this page. I actually went and trimmed my photograph so I have a bit of a black space for it. So we're going to go grab the punch. Here, and I'm actually gonna and another page done. So here I'm in my Artisan Digital Scrapbook page. I've copied my code from my downloads, and I'm going to add it to my digital page. There it is. We'll move it in. My digital page, I have set it on a grid so I can see my 12 by 12 inches, so I can take my QR code and reduce the size to the at least 1 by 1. I must maintain my aspect ratio, so let's restore the original and lock my aspect ratio, because if the code doesn't sit square, it won't read properly. We're going to adjust it down to the correct size, decide where we want it on the page, and once it's in place, we're all done. All we have to do is save it and print, and good. Final page looks like this. Back in our Forever account, let's do some housekeeping. We're going to go into our albums and open up that clip. For our videos, once they've been attached to our albums, we no longer really need the QR codes in our Forever file because it's been documented. So we'll select our video and we're going to take the video, we're going to make a note here, and in the description I'm going to make a note that the QR code has been added to a page and the album it is in. So as I go through my video clips, I know which ones have been tagged and which ones have not. So once my description has been done, my spelling mistakes fixed, I'm going to save this and I can go back, and now I can go ahead and delete my video clip to the recycle bin. Another way you can do it, you can tag them and then remove them from the album, going up to the top here and take them out of the album, and they'll no longer be in the album, but they are still in your library. So if you want them totally removed from your library and you want them deleted, we are going to go into our library, not our albums. We'll select our codes again, and then we're going to go up to our top file on the ribbon and we're going to hit the delete button. Once it's in the deleted album, it will stay there for 60 days before it's permanently deleted, so you can go back and retrieve them again. Other than that, you're done. Thanks again for joining me. I always look forward to your comments and suggestions of other content that I may be able to produce for you. Those of you who have a Forever account, you're all set to go to get that encompassing, complete experience in your scrapbooks. For those of you who this concept is totally new to you, if you need some assistance, you can find on my idea sheet a quick QR code or link to my Forever account in which you can sign up to start your own account. With that, you will get some discount offers to get you started, and I'm always there to mentor you. Also, if you want to do this as a business, I'd be glad to help you and support you in that quest. We'll see you again next time.